Yes, it's absolutely a must-win. If their goals are to actually, for the first time in a quarter century, compete for a championship, compete to get to the Super Bowl, then yes, they have to win tonight, Broussard. If the goal is just, hey, have a typical Cowboys season, win a bad division, show up in the playoffs, and be gone by the end of the divisional round, then no, they could lose today and still be fine for that division. But I have higher hopes for them. Their hopes, however, Broussard, are tied to the play of Dak Prescott. And fact of the matter is, for tonight's game and for the rest of the season moving forward, we need the Dak Prescott pre-calf injury to show up. We can quickly show you the numbers, and I know I'm the only person on the show that thinks injuries sometimes affect pro athletes, but I do believe injuries at times affect pro athletes. Before the injury, Broussard, he might have been league MVP with respect to Jameis Winston and Tom Brady. Since he missed that game with the calf injury, he has been pedestrian at best. That looks like Mac Jones numbers. Like, okay, it's fine. He can't be that. He's got to be better. And so the question is, Broussard, which Dak Prescott is going to show up now and for the rest of the season? Is that calf fully healed? And can the Cowboys go on a run in a very soft portion of their schedule, Broussard? I think they can, and I think Dak's going to play well tonight.
Okay, first of all, you took about 4 shots at us on the panel. So, wow, that was impressive the way you just worked those in smoothly. But look, you're right in that mathematically, obviously, it's not a must-win. But there is a mathematical component. Because if they lose this game, Nick, they go from a team that a month ago we were talking about had a chance to reach the Super Bowl to a team that will they still make the playoffs? And I know they'll still be in the lead in the NFC East. But they'll only be one up on Washington in the loss column. Washington, one of the hottest teams in the league. They've won 3 straight. Obviously, they beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Impressive win. But the 2 other quarterbacks they've taken down, I know they're not what they were in the past, but Cam Newton and Russell Wilson. All right, so Tom Brady, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, those are the 3 guys that Washington has beaten lately. So those aren't going to be easy games for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. But beyond that equation, I think psychologically and emotionally, this is a must-win. It is huge. Look, we know they've lost 3 out of 4, 2 straight. Dak Prescott has said this is very urgent. He said the team is pissed off. And if you come out with, after that being your state of mind, stated by your leader, Dak Prescott, and you lose on national television to a team that's lost 4 straight games, that's starting their 3rd string quarterback, and that quarterback has a foot injury that he's braving through, plantar fascia, and you lose, where are you going to be at mentally? They are not led by Tom Brady, who looks at 7-5 whiles last year. No big deal. We'll roll through it. All right, this team hasn't done anything together. All right, they got 1 playoff win in 6 years. And so if they fall to 7-5, having been 6-1, I just think mentally, Wilds, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I could see it happening, too. I'm officially putting the Cowboys on upset alert. Usually we do upset alerts on Friday. I jumped the gun a little bit. I'm putting the Cowboys on upset alert. Here's why. First of all, Thursday night. Weird games on Thursday night. Falcons just didn't show up against the Patriots, even though the Patriots manhandled them. There's a Thursday night element to that. Week before that, remember? The Dolphins all of a sudden sack Lamar and destroy the Ravens. Weird Thursday night games. Tom Brady, is there 5 downs or 4 guys? Thursday night games. There's something weird, a little Thursday night magic. Here's the other part, Nick. Overrated and underrated. I'm going to show you back-to-back full screens. Someone who everybody thinks is playing better than he actually is, and someone who everybody thinks is worse than he actually is. So first, let's go to overrated, and that is Zeke. Zeke feels good. Zeke's back. Zeke's showing burst. Okay, he was, but since week 5, everything is down. Attempts are down, yards are down, TDs are down, yards per rush are down. Now he's got this little knee injury, like feed Zeke, feed Zeke, feed Zeke. All right, I don't know if Zeke is 100% healthy. All right, Wilds. Well, who's underrated? Oh, you know it. This guy likes to take a lot of slings and arrows because he's not a real quarterback. Oh, he's out there. He's a fullback who gets a lot of snaps. Hey, I think he's tough to plan for. I think Dan Quinn would prefer to play a guy that he's seen a lot of. Numbers don't lie. The guy's 3-1. If I was Dan Quinn, I would rather go up against a traditional, normal quarterback. Taysom, I think it's a challenge for Dan Quinn in the Cowboys defense. We haven't seen a lot of Taysom Hill this year. I think it is ripe for an upset, Nick. Give Taysom some love. Watch. You're going to be eating
there's a reason we haven't seen a lot of Taysom Hill. It's because he's not a very good quarterback. Now, for the Saints, a lot of whether or not they can even compete in this game is going to come down to who's active and who's not. Right now, that listed as questionable is Kamara and both of their starting tackles. If all three of those guys play, they should be able to have an effective offense. If none of them play, then Taysom Hill's drawing deader than usual. I look at the Taysom Hill thing as something different because Broussard, Sean Payton, and the Saints management did something very odd a couple weeks ago. They preemptively gave Taysom Hill an extension when he hasn't been playing this year and when he was hurt. They did not have to do that. This idea that if we don't lock him up now, there's going to be this giant market to give Taysom Hill 8 figures per year, which is what they did, is just ludicrous. That extension could immediately look terrible. Could be a Michael Porter Jr. situation where it's like, oh my God, right after you sign him to an extension, you're like, what have we done? If he starts tonight, which he will, and plays terribly, which he likely will, I think people are going to start saying, oh my God, the annoying guy on First Things First was right about this. You're paying him $10 million a year to a gadget guy, to a homeless man's Cordarrelle Patterson. Like, what are we doing here? And so I think this is I think for the Saints, team building wise, this is a very interesting moment. We're on national television against the most popular team in the league, standalone game. They're going to get to see Taysom Hill cosplay as quarterback, and I don't think that's going to go well for them.
Well, look, I like Taysom. I'm excited to see him play tonight. I'm under no delusion that he's a great quarterback, but I do think, like Wild said, he's tough to prepare for, and he could be effective tonight. Now, the contract's ridiculous. The last contract was ridiculous, and this was ridiculous too, and that was underscored by the fact that when Jameis Winston went down, and nobody's laughing at my dark horse MVP prediction now, they were in the hunt 5-2 when he was healthy. Now they've lost 4 straight, but that's neither here nor there. Now, since he went down, they go with Trevor Siemian. So, yeah, Taysom Hill, I don't understand what Sean Payton's fascination is with him. But let me throw this last thing out before we break. The Cowboys, I get it, because Jenna mentioned McCarthy's out, 5 other coaches are out. There are a lot of excuses that they'll have if they lose. But there are more reasons for them to win beyond the ones we've stated. You're getting DeMarcus Lawrence back, all right? And if, you lose to a third-string quarterback and D-Law is back, what are you thinking mentally? You got your wide receivers back. Yes, Dak and everybody that wants to support him been using the loss of Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb as an excuse for Dak's poor play. Those guys are back. No more excuses. They got to go out and get it done tonight. And Wilds, I like your gumption, but you're wrong. Cowboys roll tonight.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.